Chapter 1. Grandpa Lesson to Kid. Once a little boy went out with his grandfather. While roaming around in market at one place, they saw that a shoemaker was being insulted by customer. Customer was shouting at him and complaining about that something was wrong with his shoes that shoemaker made for him.
Even after seeing that customer was shouting at him, shoemaker calmly replied to him and apologized. He even promised him that he would not repeat the mistake and give him a better pair of shoes next time. After seeing this, grandfather and kid continued to go further. After a while, they saw a coffee shop and went inside. After getting seated there, they ordered some snacks and coffee. At table next to theirs, they saw a waiter requesting man to move his chair so that he could get by, but instead of moving his chair, that man started to abuse that waiter and even refused to move that chair. Seeing this, grandfather said to little kid, "Never forget what you have seen today." Grandfather continued, "You remember just a while ago we saw a shoemaker getting insulted by customer? Even after getting insulted, shoemaker didn't get angry and accepted customer complaint." Kid replied, "Yes." Grandfather said, "Now you saw that man next to us did not want to move, even when waiter requested him to." Kid replied, "Yes." Grandfather continued, "From this you can learn that men who perform some useful task are not bothered by the way they are treated, even if someone treat them as useless. It's because they believe in their work and get back to work with all their heart. But men who do no useful work always think of themselves as important and hide their incompetence behind their authority."
Chapter 2. A popular moral English story of a son and a father. Son reply to his father. Letter. Once an old man used to live with his son, but one day his son was convicted and sent in prison. Old man had a plot in front of his house in which he used to grow potatoes. This year again it was time for planting of potatoes in plot, but all the digging and planting was lots of hard work for old man to do all by himself. His only son was still in prison, as old man was not able to get any attorney to get him out of prison. So one day, old man wrote a letter to his son in prison and told him about situation. He wrote in letter, "Son, I am feeling bad, as this year I will not be able to plant potatoes in garden. I don't want to miss this, as your mother always loved this, but son am too old to dig up plot for gardening of potatoes. I wish you were here with me. I know you would have dug the plot for me and all my troubles would be over. Love, Dad." After just few days, old man received a telegram from his son, with short reply from his son. Note in the telegram was, "Dad, don't dig up that plot in front of our house. That's where I had buried and hid all the guns." Next morning, old man saw that FBI agents and police officers showed up in front of old man's house and dug up whole plot in search of guns, but weren't able to find any gun, so they left. Confused by all this, old man wrote another letter to his son in prison, telling him about all what happened. His son reply was, "Dad, go ahead and plant your potatoes. It's best I could do to help you from here."
Moral. If you have decided to do something deep from your heart, you will find way to do it.